Today we're going to be looking at translating equations. You already have some experience with this when we worked with translating expressions. The only thing that's going to be different is that now you're going to have an equal sign because you have an equation and a value after the equal sign. So what I want you to do is in your journal, I want you to make a list of these words. These are words that tell us equal. Of course, this is not all of the words that tell us that something is equal, but it gives you an idea of some of the ones that are most frequently used. When you are reading these phrases, you need to keep an eye out for these types of words. First one we have, of course, is equals. If you see equals, well, then you know it means equals. The word is frequently used to represent equals. So maybe the sum of a number and 12 is 45. So that is represents the equals. Sometimes you'll see is equal or is equal to. You'll see amounts. So the product of a number and 9 amounts to 45. Represents is also one that you might see, as well as totals. And as I said, this is not an all-inclusive list. There are many, many other words out there that can mean equals. You're just going to have to really think. You have to apply brain power with these. There's no way that I can possibly prepare you for every way that these kinds of questions might look. So let's look here at this situation. We're going to look at how to write this as an equation. 3 more than, so we know that we're starting with a 3, more than, so we're adding, twice a number, 2 times, here where it says a number, we don't know what that is, that's our x, is 17. So 3 more than twice a number is 17, so 3 plus 2x equals 17. So here we have a number, so we know that's our x, decreased by, which is our subtraction, we've already practiced that, 8 equals 12. Not too bad. The quotient, remember quotient stands for division. So with quotient, when we're dividing, we know that we're going to write it as a fraction. The quotient of a number, let's go ahead and continue using x. We can use n, but for our purposes, we're going to be using an x. And 6 is 5. So here's where that is being used as an equal. So the quotient of a number and 6, so x is our number, divided by 6 is equal to 5. The cube of 2, cube, we've talked about this. If it says square, that means that it has an exponent of 2. If it's cubed, that means it has an exponent of 3. So the cube of 2. So 2 is going to have an exponent of 3 added to a number, so that's our unknown, that's our x, totals 13. So it's equal to 13. Okay, so you have an assignment informative that you need to work on. And then after that, you need to follow the directions on the board.